Good morning. Do not mind the mess in the room. Well, at least you have something to comment about, judge me and stuff. But first, before you do that, look around your own mess, okay? Okay? Anyway, uh, so, it's basically Wednesday already, and I have arrived Sunday, or technically, no, Saturday, but actually technically Sunday night. And to be honest, it took me quite a few days to kind of like recuperate. Besides TMI, but I am throughout all this time PMSing quite hard. And I literally just like Sunday, Monday, they just went. I don't even know where. I don't know what happened. It just. I don't even remember them. Anyway, I just needed to have some rest, so I did partially undone my suitcase, but not fully, so we'll still have some stuff to do today. So, the plan now is I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit around here, put everything to where it should be, tidy up my bed, finish the suitcase, blah 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 blah. Then we also have some washing up to do and clean up all this mess that I have accumulated through the past 3 days. But also, in the evening, we will go to Kaya because she has lovely invited me for some cheese. And you know me, I love cheese. Yeah. Yesterday was a bit more productive day because yesterday I have managed to put out a video, schedule it for coming Thursday, so for tomorrow, but you probably won't see it for another 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm kind of like filming a little bit in advance, and I'm still thinking about putting out 2 videos a month, but we'll see if I'll be able to keep up with that, and maybe I'll do something else like a Vlogmas special. I'll try and film and put out videos twice a week. We'll see. I'm still thinking about it. But there was something else I wanted to tell, but I forgot. Honestly. Nah. Anyway, so I thought I wanted to show this new dress that I got from Austria. This is so lovely. I will wear it sometimes and I'll film it and show it to you how it looks on me. But right now, I'm sorry, but I'm just not feeling it. Honestly, I am not feeling it. I am still PMSing. And by the way, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because it haven't happened to me prior. It just started happening to me throughout like probably last year or couple years. I'm not sure. It's like I started getting those moments when I am like getting a huge mood swings, and usually I'm like very sad for no reason, very irritated, like very irritable, or like even honestly I can just get very confused, like just kind of like lost, very confused about some, not just like some particular stuff, but just in general. So yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because it's not even pains, it's mainly like my mental state, and it's really hard to push through it, to work through it. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on because it's hard. Anyway, the dress. So it is really, really lovely. I'll show you a little bit of the details in a second, but it is by Christian Berg. So we bought it in a shopping mall basically in Austria, and to be honest, I wasn't even intending on buying anything because I came with enough stuff, and besides I'm trying to get rid of some stuff in my wardrobe. Yeah. But we went for some shopping with my auntie, for my auntie initially, and she wanted to buy me something. Very grateful for her to trying to treat me, and to be honest, she treated me so well. I must say, she probably spoiled me whilst I was there. Honestly, I just came back home and I'm like, I don't know how I'll be able to, come back to normal life without going for coffee and a cake every blooming day, having a wonderful, very tasty breakfast every blooming day. So anyway, this dress has some details where it's like, look at those, they are horses. To me, I mean, first of all, I don't really like the prints on my clothes, especially like those big loud ones, but I saw this one and I was like, I need a better light. Okay, I saw this one and I was like, oh, sorry, and I was like, this is actually looking very, very great. Oh, look at those horses. I'm honestly, each time I look at this, I get so excited. I do need it, it does need a steam, so next time I'll be wearing it, I'll freshly steam it. But the combination of colors I really, really like, and it's just a very, very beautiful dress. So I just saw it whilst I was actually getting a skirt for my auntie, and I was like, maybe I should give it a chance. You know, it does look good, it did caught my eye, but I don't really wear that kind of stuff. And so I tried it on. My auntie made it try me on, and we decided to get it because it was very, very lovely. And of course, as soon as I get something new, I straight away wear it. So it's just inevitable. Right, so the plan is, I'm thinking I'll sort out my suitcase first here, and then I'll sort out my bed and all the rest of the stuff. I'll probably just put a time lapse on, and then if I find something, I'll just tell you through it. Got some presents for my friend. Already got one for Valerie, so that was a huge thank you for him for sitting and looking after my darling Mia. Good thing he loves her as much as I do. Well, no, not as much as I do, because I love her not even to the moon and back, even more. Okay, that's the fact. Oh, also one more thing. Okay, two more things. We got myself some tights. They're like very trendy ones, well, one off, because you know they have like, right now the trend is to go with like the one with the pattern sort of thingy, like the very thick one, cashmere sort of tights. But I decided to go without a pattern, so that honestly, in my opinion, this is something that will be much more timeless rather than those figurine ones, patterny ones, because they would definitely at some point will go out of fashion, which is those would be quite much more timeless, because this kind of like a Marcella color, sort of burgundy rich, it's been trending for like couple of years, especially this season. Besides, I just like the color, and they would be very nice with autumn winter outfits with the skirt or something. So, and then my auntie also got me this skirt, which she said, in fact we did saw some stuff, she said that the like a knitted or woolen skirt, kind of like they're very like fashionable, trendy right now. I do quite like it. The only thing is, with all my dresses and skirts, I have to persuade myself to wear them more, and they will actually go very good with those Calcedonia tights. Look at that, I hope you can see it, like black on top of burgundy, goes very well, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's it for now, because I'm quite talkative, but not very. I don't think I filmed this outfit. I'll show it to you again. So my mum sourced me this skirt and a couple of more, few little bits. I'm trying to sort it out. I also have, going with this, an intimissimi, basically an intimissimi top, which is kind of like see-through, but it's the one that goes like underneath to, you know, and everything. I forgot how they called. Anyway, and so it has like, the intimacy top has very similar fabric to this one, but it's just plain black, and it goes very well. The only thing, I'm still figuring out how to style it in the best way, but yeah. And then the rest of the stuff, I mainly just have my dress that I wore to the concert in Vienna with my opera gloves, which I need to also sort it out and put it back in the wardrobe. And then the rest of the stuff, either stuff I already showed you before, or just some gifts. Oh, by the way, that's the Intimacy Me top. And just some gifts, mainly from my grandma, so, and then some other stuff. Very like useful stuff for you to take on your travels. I got those little bits. This one is very good, like an electric mini debobbler. Very good one, very useful. I used this one because I didn't have time to debobble my jumper, basically, because I honestly just took it out of my autumn winter stuff that I stored underneath my bed and then shoved it in the suitcase. So I didn't really have much time. And then also I actually had to debobble my coat that I also haven't worn for a season. So, but then also I got this one off of Temu. Really great. So you have like a lint roller on this side, which is obviously very useful, very small, so very compact and very good. And then you have like a lint brush, I guess, like a thingy. And honestly, I used them both, all of it, throughout my journey. It was very, very helpful to have them because my mum has a cat, I have a cat, so I would have fur on all of my stuff that I own. And then again, my mum had a cat, so all of the stuff would be furry, and then I would need to travel, you know, quite nice, looking good. So it was very useful to use all that stuff and to have it with me. The travel tips. What we figured out in Vienna, which feels and sounds like complete nonsense in 21st century in 2025, is that when you do travel on a train, you do have to actually print out your ticket, but not at the cashier till, but rather just like an A4, which is very bizarre because it is quite a puzzle and a rush. I mean, you probably could do it at the cashier if you buy it at the cashier, but if you're buying it offline, you do have to go and print it out somewhere off of your email, because otherwise they're just not going to let you go through it. So you basically don't have the ticket even though you paid for one and you have one on your email. So yeah, it is very bizarre, but it is what it is. So just in case you are thinking of traveling to Austria and you potentially will be traveling by train somewhere, wherever over there, I would suggest printing out the A4 on paper of your train ticket, just in case. Finally decided to treat myself today for lunch, dinner. I'm not sure, it's like 3:30 right now, and excuse my washing machine. But I really want to have some steak, and I have slightly overcooked it. I do like it slightly more rare. This is more like medium. But yeah, and I decided to add, because we don't really have any greens, so I decided to add some tomatoes from my own garden. Feeling absolutely fabulous about this idea. But yeah, the time has gone so, well, kind of fast, because I literally spent the majority of the time essentially doing washing and running up and down and tidying, and then also I did some editing. Now it's time to have some food, let's call it that, because I don't know if it's lunch or dinner. It's more like lunch, but very close to dinner. And then time comes quite fast, and I'll see if I'm able to get the car to go to cars, or if I'll have to go, and if so, when I have to get ready and everything. So it's kind of hectic a little bit today, but it's all right. We're going through that.
I was going to ask you if you wanted to go to Glastonbury Carnival with us.
Maybe.
The land into the hedge fund. Use the brokers to buy up the land.
Good morning. I was so excited about, basically I just wanted to quickly share something with you, and I thought I would be doing it whilst I'm doing my makeup, and whilst I was thinking about stuff here and there and everywhere, I realised I have finished my makeup and I still want to film it, and I was like, oh, should I dress up then? Or maybe do something else? Should I film at all? Anyway, so I thought, welcome to my mess today. Because I am a mess today, but I'm getting ready for the day. But before that, I had like a what's it called? Creative boost, huh? I don't know. Anyway, so I started doing a new thing on YouTube, as you may have seen already, but obviously I'm filming it just now because I have freshly posted it for the first video just now. I started doing a little shorts, like a vlog in a minute sort of type, so that you can see some snippets. Hopefully some of them are quite funny. To me, they seem to be quite funny, so hopefully you like them. I don't know, hope you have some love, and just have a brief look through what's in the new vlog or in the past vlog that I've just published. So yeah, I'm thinking of trying to do those after each video, like a full video I post. Tomorrow is Saturday for me, so we are gonna do a bit of a cleaning at home, like a full one, because do you know what I heard? That according to Feng Shui, I hope I said it right or completely butchered it, we are gonna be tidying on Saturdays, and then you actually need to start tidying from the doorway into the house or apartment or whatever you have, a castle. Yeah, so that's the plan. Bye now. I forgot I wanted to film that I was tidying. So I've tidied the table, and it had some marks from the wax from the candles, so I got rid of those. And then I actually redone, and let me zoom out. There we go. I've actually redone the layout of my cupboard, bookshelf. Basically it's not finished because I want to change the photo on this one. So this one is just lying down, so I will reject this bit. But I kind of like reject it, so I don't know. I need to think about it still, because tell me what you think. I'm not entirely sure, but I need your opinion. I don't think that will stay there permanently, but I just needed it out of the way. I might put it back on the table here, and I have dusted my globe and my alcohol collection. And basically, so you can see some of my bottles are lying, is because those are like wine or Prosecco bottles, and they have like cork inside. And if they stand up like this all the time, the cork will dry out, and it's not good because the wine will spoil. First of all, the cork will be dry, and when you screw it out, it will just crumble inside of the wine, which we don't want. And then I have actually decided to decanter some of the things. So I decanted this one because I had this lovely gin bottle. So obviously gin goes into the gin. And then I have some Jägermeister, and I'm thinking of decantering it into this bottle here. Well, decanter. And then I'll just keep on doing with this bit here. At least something I can film, which is inside there. There is actually a carnage, so there will be time to spend. And I think I might tidy inside here as well quickly.